like that problem where you entered in the person's pay, you had a pay square in there, I would like you to use a while loop so that it asks you, do you want to do another employee? And you say yes, and it goes back up, and then you do another one, so you put in a different day or a different person. Also add, I'd like you to add, please enter the name of the employee. So you have that at the beginning, so you put in Eli, then you say what day he worked, how many hours he worked, and it says Eli's gross pay is this. Would you like to do another employee? You say yes, it goes back up and says please enter the person's name. Can you put that away, please, mate? Okay, guys, no drinks at the computers, okay? As I said, just say you've got an air-conditioned room, there's hardly any other room air-conditioned, you don't need to be sitting there drinking, alright? Water spills on the machine, drinks right. Okay, so you should take out, I think it was handout 9 or handout, yeah, handout 9 was the caseware, so it's the same problem that's on It's the same problem as number 9. You should have it saved somewhere. Just open it up, but now all you're doing is putting it inside the while loop. You're using the while loop to say, while their answer is this, keep on asking them, okay, now do another employee. You should have it saved. You follow up. If you don't want to use Genie, you don't have to, but if you have a little bit of trouble with the syntax, I suggest that you use it until you get used to the syntax. Just remember with Pascal, every time we make a statement, we need to put a semicolon at the end. And if we put a semicolon, it's almost like a full stop. We're saying, okay, we've just done something. That's the end of a process. Now let's do another process. But we don't put a semicolon after that while, on the same line as that while. Because we're first saying, well, this is true, but they're not doing anything else. If we put a semicolon at the end of that sentence, while this is true, then it won't do anything. It won't do the statement. Where's your laptop done? You can use that whenever you want. Guys, this machine down here works as well. Okay, if you want it. I think it's back as well, but it's not short. I think it's short string.
Outside bytes. More simpler.
So you're just combining number 9 with the while loop that we did. Lucian, are you okay with the while loop syntax, Pascal?
Yeah, I just looked it up.
If you need help, just sing out, okay? I don't mind you if you have your headphones in while you're working either, if you listen to music, that's okay. Bless you. Bless you. Yes. Listen guys, if you ever get here, say just about 5 minutes late or something, there's a big line up to swipe in, sometimes you're better off, just, if it's my class, you're better off just come straight to me, okay? Rather than waiting another 5 minutes and making yourself 10 minutes late, okay? Just come and say, oh, is it too late? If you're only a couple of minutes late, I'll let you in without swiping. Anyone need help? Okay, so you're asking for the employee's name. You're running through getting their gross pay. Just work out their gross pay by putting in the hours and the day. You then say, do you want to do another one?
I did, but it didn't work.
What's your strain?
No, but it crashes.
is running mode. Who needs help besides Eli? Are you? Okay, well, you're at the lead. Alright, so if you're out the road, turn left on your right. Is it? Yeah. School? Lead. Taylor Street lead. Really? At 2037. Ultimo is, as you go towards Sydney Tech, Sydney Tech. You haven't started riding a while? Okay, well, why would go up here, mate? So we're saying, while this is true, do everything that follows. You need a variable, it doesn't matter what you call it, I suggested answer. So when you ask them, do you want to do another one? If they say yes, yes goes into the variable answer. If they say, well, answer is yes, keep on doing it. Oh, okay, so but we need to ask remember to pre-test? So that's why we need to ask the question while. Remember yesterday I drew up a diagram and I said it's really important you know this. I said a while loop is a pre-test. We test before we do it. Because if it's not true, we don't do it. So we need to ask the while at the beginning. We say while this condition is true, do everything that follows until in pseudo, until the end, while in Pascal, until the end. This one.
I'm done, but I'm wondering if it's possible that I have multiple things from the same model.
Yeah, the last method helps.
So at the end, when I go to another yes or no, it'll only say no if I do capital like I am here. Is it possible to add another one? So
Might have done it a bit wrong.
But put each condition inside brackets because it's just like a sentence. I won't know for all.
Oh, you
did, or you did something correct.
So, if yes or no equals no, close bracket, and then or is okay, and then new bracket. If yes or no equals
Now,
So,
let's see if I can change
I
this
have not
to a
so
short
brackets.
string.
you don't have the if again. Yeah. Now, what happens if they do? What happens if they do capital M but little no? What if your word is bigger than no? Okay, let's say it's a three-letter word, and you're going to do uppercase the first one, uppercase the second, uppercase the third. You're going to have, well, actually, 3 to the power of 2. You're going to have 9 different combinations there. And if it's a 4-letter word, you're going to have 4 to the 2 to the power of 4 combination. So I'll teach you a trick about that. Okay, what we can do, we can convert their answer into uppercase. So regardless of whether they type in, what you're comparing them against is always uppercase. Okay, I'll show you how to do that later on. Okay?
Yeah, that's when I started saying yes or no. Probably something that's random because I have a if no and that's one.
Well, if you want a really long way about it, you shouldn't really need loop. You should just have while yes or no equals yes.
Is it not looping?
Scott,
Yeah?
I've done it.
Does it work?
Yep.
Just said so I've done it.
Mike.
You can find there's an indent function in G.
No, I know.
Mate, it makes me hard to teach you stuff if every time I tell you something you go, yeah, I know that. You know, it makes me sort of reluctant to interact with you. And it's also easy if you use tab rather than doing a couple of spaces, then it will line up exactly the way you want it. So it runs?
Yeah.
Okay, can you show me run?
Well, you got to ignore a certain amount of this part, that's just inconvenience.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, what happens if you type in a capital?
It'll
Let's have a look. It can actually crash.
You can see the yellow.
Have a look at your code. You'll work it out within 2 seconds.
I don't have to because it's a string. I just don't know if it's a string from a lowercase y.
Yeah. So it's nothing to do with it being a string. Oh, well, that, yeah, okay. These are looking for a lowercase y. So I don't have to get around it.
Oh, I could write it more. I could increase the amount of energy so that it while whatever it would get with the post stress automatically.
Yeah, okay. So we say two conditions and more. So we say, now, as I say, the lorry does, what happens though if they do uppercase? So are you asking for Y or N, or are you asking for yes or no? Are you asking? Okay, so what happens if they do uppercase Y but ES? Or what if they do all uppercase Y ES? Or what if they do just by mistake they do uppercase Y uppercase E but not uppercase S? So there's a lot of combinations, isn't there? So, and the longer the word is, the more combinations there are.
So instead it's better to just do
or what we can do is we can actually sanitize the input that they put in. So we can actually or validate it. So what we can do is when they put in yes, we can convert it to an uppercase. So when you check it, you're always checking against an uppercase. So even if they type in little y and little s, if we convert that into uppercase and say, now compare it to uppercase, always, does that make sense?
Yeah, does that work? Would it still work?
Yes, because what it does, takes whatever they put in, whether they're all uppercase or none of them are uppercase, or one is, two is, whatever, and moves all the characters to uppercase.
How does it know which character it is?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
I know what you mean, but I'm just confused by how's it going to know whether or not the word is actually yes.
let's say the variable that you're using to call the answer, when they type it in, it goes into that variable. The next line, converts whatever they've typed into all uppercase. Now if they put in this, becomes that. If they put in this, it becomes that. If they put in this, it becomes that. If they put in this, it's still that. So it doesn't matter whatever they put in, it converts it all to uppercase. Then up here you say while answer equals, because you've actually used the uppercase function to convert whatever they typed into uppercase. That's just all a way of getting around it. So you don't have to something else, you don't press uppercase Y then an ES, and then the person goes, I said yes and you didn't let me do it. So all we do is just validate the data. We're just controlling it, so we can say
And is uppercase a precursor function or?
yeah, a predefined function, yeah. It's inside a lot of programs. I'm not too sure if that's the correct syntax for Pascal. Might be uppercase. Might just be upper. Or might be upstream. Every language has its own. All you do is just say, you just call whatever the name of the function is and just put the variable inside. There you go, uppercase. Follow that, bud. Mine is wrong. Let me try to see it again. Still having trouble? Stuck? So where are you going to put the while? While x equals s, yes. Okay, that's what I just said. It's a semicolon, then you virtually stop speaking. So you're saying, while my kitchen rules is on, and by the way, that's what I watched my own last night. I asked them why my why you're watching. She goes, oh, I'm not. I just sat for an hour through it. She wants to watch it. Okay, so now we're saying, oops, while the answer is yes, do everything up to so put it in. Okay, I would already have it. Okay, so type of the two elements, you see that all three of them in line. So I don't know which bit goes with which one.
I don't think you mean that.
That's why they're trying to get in the car. You guys are choosing to like opposite. Okay, so
I tried that. It
would
doesn't
you
work.
like to restart this process? That's good. Okay. So that's the right one. So the line after that, now do it briefly. And that's where you get the input to that question. And what did you call up here? While answering was yes. Okay. So instead of there, write it down there where you just
Try the other one.
Regular answer.
Yeah, I think it's the other one. Oh.
The semicolon? Yeah. Well, no, because we haven't said the answer to yes yet. While answering to yes. Just before you do that, just make answer equal to yes to start off with. Because otherwise it won't go through the loop with the very beginning. Answer's not equal to yes yet. While answer equal to yes, well, that's not true yet. Just put answer. You remember how it all sign value? Okay, colon it. Yeah, we just got to put it in inputs. So a speech marker sign it. Right, just got to put the word yes. And then a semicolon here. Okay, put yes here. Sorry, the speech marker. Just off a fair bit. See how you go with that. Compile that and see if it runs. Have a look at the error if it doesn't. Have you got a variable for answer? You have where in the variables. So oh, that's a number. There's a number. He asked me for a word. It's a string. Oh, okay, well, you put the while condition needs to go up in front of all that stuff because otherwise it's not going to do it. Yep. So are you asking them a question? Are you asking how you want to do it again? No, I'm not. Okay, so you need a variable then when you say to them, do you want to do it again? You'll need a variable to store answering. So what you will make an answer. Oh, yeah, sorry, no, you're right. Yeah. So that's going to be a string. Yeah. Okay. So now, down to where you're writing your while. Yes. So while answer equals yes. Now we don't have to use that because if you did that you would actually be making answer equal yes. Does that get it? So it will always be true. That's a real common problem. In some languages you have to use a double equals to do a comparison. If you only use one, and which I do a lot, so you have to only use one. But in some languages you use two. If you only use one, it actually makes it. So it always happens, it's always true. Because it goes, while this is true, but it's actually saying, do it in brackets first. This equals this. Oh, so it is true. So it's always true. And it's like, okay, I'm saying, no, it's not. It's still doing it. So here, we don't make colon equals because then it would make it true. So while answer equals yes, but you need to have yes inside the speech marker. That's speech marker. Yes, then once you see attached to a while condition is true. I can see it there. While count is less than 11. Do begin.
increasing your combination of the
Okay, so now, go all the way down the bottom, put an end to go with that while. No, right at the very bottom, after the right and gross. You want to do everything. Then don't just end. We don't have end while in Pascal. Okay, let's get back on the top. Okay, while into it, we can just do all of this. That's okay. Alright, but, so that's our condition. You have to have something inside the loop that can change the condition. Otherwise, it always goes. So you can now need to ask them to push them down at the bottom if you want to do this again. And so still have a read them capture the value for the each of you can. Right. Okay. You okay?
Yeah, like here it is. So when I like to do it, I have to rest. Whenever I put in the name variable thing, it just does the first letter of what I do. So, so I have please enter your name and then read the name.
What type of variable have you
Char. Is that only one?
Yes, just change char to string.
Oh, string.
Hey Louis, how'd you go? How'd you go, alright? Is it working?
Not working yet.
You want some help or you want to work it out?
Yes, it was.
So Louis, Doyle, did you have a go trying to change the uppercase? Confused?
Where am I putting in straight off the region like that?
Yeah, regular answer. And Lucy, what's the function for uppercase? Is it uppercase?
Uppercase.
Uppercase. So
Lowercase u, uppercase c.
Okay.
uppercase. So after you get their variable, after you get their answer, and do uppercase, it shouldn't matter about the capitals on this one. Uppercase. What it actually does is a function written already with it. It's in Pascal. It takes that, goes to the function, and then it returns it back into it. So it'll take whatever they write, and it'll convert it into all capitals. That's uppercase. That's what the function does. And you can do lowercase as well. We're going to do some spreadsheet stuff later on, which these little functions are all easy to use. Part of this course is knowing what the appropriate software you're going to use as an outcome. It says the student chooses the right software. Sometimes you don't have to go in and write a stack of code. Sometimes Excel will do something for you and the code's already written. A lot easier to use. Or you might use a database rather than writing code. Question? Okay, well, we're not using an if, we're using a while. Okay, so we put a while at the top. While choice. That is bracket. While choice. Equals. Yes.
Does uppercase work?
Speech marks though. But it's a string, you have to have it inside speech marks. While choice, yes, if you remember your syntax for a while loop, just did it yesterday. While condition is true, you remember? Do begin. Do begin. Just hold it. Do begin. Okay, now you need an end to go with that. After that, that's your end. And you don't need this rhythm here because once we say no, we don't want it, it will close off. So we don't need this rhythm at the end. And not that, just read them at the end. So, that one at the end, and then take like this one here. They just want here. Okay, so you're saying it, right? Now put your end, then focus with your Y. No, we don't need to go off end Y, just end. Just end. Alright, so now, really all of this, the whiles that you should be pushing, you'll fix that up.
see if that goes. So now see how it keeps going around? So that's why you don't need that refill at the end now, because you put it in a while loop. So now the only thing is you've got capital YES, if they type in little YES, it'll take it as no because it's not equal to yes. So up here you can have while choice equals yes or choice equals little y. Yes. Yours working?
Kind of.
Format that for me.
How do you format it?
Remember I gave you the minute? You put after the variable name you put a colon,
Oh,
then
yeah.
a number to say how many spaces you want them from there, and another number to say how many decimals. Throw a dollar sign in there as well.
You want to try and do this one?
Which level?
No. Oh no.
Well, I should have had it out in class.
You rejected it.
Yep. I don't know why you've got this press one.
I don't know.
So,
Yeah. It's a good program today.
Well,
I didn't ask you to. I'm just pointing it out. So
Yeah.
further down the track, there's, there's definitely
yeah. Must have one.
Okay.
so
Yeah.
for whatever reason, now that I'm running the updates, it's broken my file loop, so it's no longer rewriting the variable at the end. So for the yes or no, so I actually so it repeats no matter what. I don't understand why it's not matter for.
I don't think that would be.
I tried to run updates rerun afterward and
Yeah.
it just chucked an error. It said it specifically wanted to be syntax like that.
Well, to me that doesn't make sense because the rerun actually needs to throw the value into rerun. But you're saying that runs, does it?
It runs, it just doesn't rewrite the variable at the end, so it stays as yes.
Okay, I'll tell you what, get it to print out what rerun is. So you're going to debug output after this bit here. Right, then rerun. To me, that doesn't make sense. It's actually reading the uppercuts of that addition. See what happens there. What's up with the go back here. Take it up to your while.
I initialize it there
Yeah,
first,
yeah.
and then at the end I reassign it from the rewrite.
It's not. It's making it legally yes there, and it's keeping it as yes because of the way you've got the syntax. This is being ignored because it's the wrong syntax, so it's not actually writing over rerun. It's staying rerun as yes. Change that to so it says rerun, and then uppercase rerun.
It's all on one. Then even if you put little letters for yes and stuff.
The while loop you need to do while condition is true, do begin. It does.
Do you put in Cleveland uppercase yet? Where do you put the uppercase?
I've done that.
Lucian, did yours run when you type in yes? Did you only test it when you type in no?
Just something I tried to know.
So it's not changing the case. So.
Yeah, it doesn't uppercase.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. No, just try this.
Yeah, try it uppercase.
Uppercase isn't a defined function. So I tried uppercase first.
Try it.
That's weird. Just shut right off. I type in any yes.
So go back. Go back right. Tell me what you go back. Yeah. No, see now. Because they're actually defining their own function. Okay, so they're actually. Okay, just try it. Try new case. level. So it's while the condition is true, do this.
Still not on. I don't know, but online compiler. Sir? Yes? You got a toilet? Yes, no, just don't leave the room, mate. Wait, what?
yeah, like where they get kids in there as opposed to so like they go up to like ranks or that stuff.
Upcase works.
Upcase.
You've got to put it into it. You say make the variable equal to upcase of the variable.
It's exactly the same.
So you say yes or no equals upcase yes or no.
So can you show me the answer?
So you say rerun equals upcase of rerun. What, Louis? You say, in front of that line, you say yes or no equals. So we're making the variable equal to the uppercase of itself. Makes sense? Look how we made x equal x plus 1.
Okay.
Still didn't work.
Stop putting in.
So
Did it work? That'll work.
What the fuck? What? What?
What?
Just closes.
What?
No, I'm not doing it.
I don't know. Press back twice. Go back. Always save. Oh. Exactly. You can log off now, guys.
That took us a while to sort out the upcase stuff.